The year is 1742, and we have so many territories that we are now gaining corruption despite being on uh, maximum rooting out corruption, which is costing us 219 gold a month. But we're still making money, 340 gold a month. So that's something. I think I need to finish out admin ideas and probably take admin tech before I do any more conquering. So we're gonna sit back, let the game run, accumulate some admin points, core everything, and hope that everything works out. And I mean, let's be honest, it's the United States. We're gonna be a little bit corrupt, right? And wait, Jarkand is threatening my trade? Doesn't seem right. I'm being embargoed by Jarkand. Okay, they're a March of Vijayanagara. Okay, so Vijayanagara forced their vassals to embargo me is what happened. Still improving relations with Tupinamba so that we can annex them at some point. We just vassalized them recently, so. And we have a lot of 6 admin point provinces to core, and a lot of 4s as well. Mostly 6, though. I should be waiting until I have admin efficiency to save myself points in the long run. Okay. This might be a bad idea. I am going to stop coring everything. Damn it, except I wanted to keep the ones that, I wanted to keep coring the things that were giving me overextension. But, oh well. So we'll go with that. And I feel like I've made a bad move now. Oh well, like, we aren't suffering any negatives from not coring them, so we'll be fine. Out of curiosity, what are the hardest to convert provinces that I have? Cebu. And I already said I'm going to make that a state after next admin tech and turn it into a full core. And it's got a cathedral already. That is what I'm looking at for. Fernando Po. I'm going to develop it twice to give it another building slot and build a cathedral. Maguindanao. I will do the same. Tondo. I was gonna say, I believe that's also over here. So, I'm not a huge fan of the religious structures with extended timeline, aside from the fact that cathedrals give local missionary strength, which is fine. I will get rid of them after I convert the province. So Sao Tome. We'll do the same with this one that we did with the other one. It's not too many points to spend to take care of that. And I did build those, right? Okay, I just wanted to make sure. St. Paul's. And of course this is just because the Portuguese deported, or what's the name of it? The minority. Expelled the minority. That's the one I'm looking for. So eventually those buildings will get built. We'll be able to convert those harder provinces. Hopefully. And I think once I take a trader has died, I think I'm willing to go with this guy. Level 3. Don't really feel like I need to upgrade somebody, so I'm not going to worry about being of the proper culture. And Panay. There's not actually that much stuff that is non-Christian left, from what I can see. Oh wait, never mind. There it is. That's where all the non-Christian stuff is. It's towards the middle of the list, because a lot of it is Native American religion. Yes, I know freedom of religion and all that, but gain an artist, cheaper to hire. I'd prefer to keep the Inquisitor for now. And I think I need to let my Republican tradition recover. Next time I'm given the chance to re-elect, I need to not. So back to the bottom of the list. And now non-accepted culture is not helping either. So I'm going to hold off on building any more cathedrals in the Philippines. Mindoro. And everything else is very easy to convert right now. So yeah, I'm not going to worry about it. Something else that I always forget that I can do. Not always, but I have forgotten. Suna probably hates me. What about Malacca? Malacca loves me. I'm looking for charter trade company. I can't charter it when they're at war, and and I guess I wouldn't be able to do it when I'm at war either. My corruption's not that bad. It's only increasing by 0.02 every month. I do need to save up points though, because in 2 years I will need them. I don't plan on taking tech before then. Also, industrialization should be coming up pretty soon. Has anything reached development 30 yet? Right, I'm developing those 3 because foreign plots. Seize them in the wealth, that's a ton of money for losing Republican tradition. Or lose stability. I'm actually going to take the stability hit. Because we actually will gain more in the gain more points in the long run by not losing that Republican tradition. And I'd prefer to not become a Republican dictatorship. Right, St. Vincent. It's a 26 development. It doesn't need to be connected to the capital, does it? Years at least 1800. Manufactories is present. Enlightenment is present. Development at least 30. In a state, it is embrace manufactories. One of the following must be true. Have a factory. Have a... Oh, wait. Oh, right. Imperialism is next. I keep thinking that industrialization is next, but no. It is imperialism. And that has to be in Europe, so... No, we're not going to be getting that one. I keep forgetting, but... Panama Canal... Oh, I forgot I built this. I don't want to lose that many Diplo points. Also... I'm perfectly fine with taking admin ideas before I take the tech. Current ruler is kind-hearted. Anything I can do with create a Grand Fleet. That dominate trade kind of looks like home trade node will get local trade power for the rest of the campaign. One owned province. Okay, so I would hope that it's the one with the highest development. And what I wanted to see was... Of course, this doesn't have anything aside from the colonists growing it. And I think in order for it to get industrialization, eventually, this is a long shot. Or, this is a long time planning, but... Has to have naval equipment, weapons, or textile. I think that's capable of having textile. It produces cotton, so we're good there. Holy shit, how did we get so much money? What's their current actual liberty desire? Okay, it's not negative 50, so we're not going to force religion on them. As much as I would like to do that. So once our overextension is gone, we'll actually be back to maintaining a static corruption level. So let's hope that those finish soon. Rebel Uprising. Castilian La Plata Separatists. Also, what was the Navajo Nation? That was the one that converted. Okay. I need to start checking to see if anywhere has religious structures that I have already converted. Does that mean those do have them? Apparently that does. Okay, have any of them converted? Okay, St. Paul's was one of the ones I did build. And I don't need that there. I'm actually not going to like delete buildings when I'm actually recording. I'll do that in between episodes. Just because I think that's too much to go through. I'm pretty sure there are other stuff in there are other provinces in Central America that don't need them. And I can also continue building my universities, which are basically just free when it comes to taking up building slots. And that takes care of our corruption for now. Poor planning. Fine, it'll be done later. I don't care how late it gets done. Castilian La Platan Separatists. Saltcoats and Port William. That's at 90% already. We do have troops down here, so it's fine. Port William. Why do these... Okay. 2 questions. First one, why are these provinces the ones that have unrest? Specifically, why do they have nationalist unrest? Oh, right, because the armies occupied them, or like the former armies that became nationalist rebels when we destroyed the nation, increased the unrest. And is that also why the Castilian La Plata Corps still exists here? Because all of their other provinces don't have corps. Does that contribute to... That wouldn't contribute to... Does it? Overextension? Doesn't look like it. I don't know. Let's bring these guys over. Suppress rebels. We're getting fairly close to our next government reform. And St. Vincent Grenade is growing, as I want it to. I'm hoping, I know we can't spawn imperialism. I've gotten that through my thick skull, finally. But I am hoping that we can finally get an institution in our country, and I'm hoping it'll be industrialization. How long do Baltimore and... or how long does the Maryland area have for growth of capital? Still about 15 years. And I am going to let that continue as long as I can. Less than a year before we take tech for Diplo and military. Our corruption's not so bad that it's increasing our power costs, except by 0.1%, which I'm pretty sure our innovativeness counteracts. In a way. I'm kind of surprised, or maybe it does. I was thinking, does the power cost, so would the all power costs increase be the same regardless of how far... Would the corruption of 0.17, would the effects from that be the same as if they were at 0.9? I'm not even sure. That also increases my minimum autonomy as well. That would be in literally every province. We have 100 heavies again. We also have this fleet that is just basically anything that I pick up anywhere. Something else I haven't been doing. Let's go ahead and upgrade trade. Trade centers. Alright, any others that I can do in the Caribbean? I don't think so. Chesapeake only has one. Pittsburgh is not really that helpful for upgrading, because it's not like it pulls trade from all over the world. Right, that heavy is supposed to be there. Can't add any of those, or I can't make any of those larger because they are not in states. I know that for a fact. It doesn't matter. I should be upgrading all of my centers of trade that I can. At least to level 2. Should I make one in Mexico? So if I don't take anything else in the Ivory Coast, we don't really have any major centers of trade. So I need to think, what is upstream from everything else? Gulf of St. Lawrence is our collecting node. Chesapeake Bay only has one. So Ohio I'm more interested in pulling from the Ivory Coast than anywhere else. And that only goes to the Caribbean for us. Is there anywhere else that can be pulled away? That should be my next question. And I guess the answer to that would be no. Do we have a merchant in Australia? And then I forgot that Oceania and Australia are two different nodes in this, and with the extended timeline mod. Alright, well, I'm not going to worry about it. And here's our rebellion. Get there before they can do any damage, hopefully. That is in the mountains, but should be fine. I feel like I'm doing something wrong by not coring all of these right now. Am I converting that or something? Why couldn't I core that in that moment? I have no clue. Anyway. Next admin idea. More advisors, great. And end of this month we'll take Diplo and military. And yeah, that's something I was afraid of. So now our corruption is going up again. Every month, military access from Japan. They're at war with Korea? Over what? Who declared this war? I bet it was Korea. Oh, okay, so Ainu is a tributary of Japan, and Korea attacked Ainu. Reconquest of Bohuri. Okay, so that's what that is. Oh. So Shiba is allied to Korea and has a royal marriage with both Korea and Japan. That's not what I wanted to do. Timurids are no longer a valid rival for me. Don't know why that suddenly became... Wait. Or the Timurids no longer rival me. Does that mean that I'm going to lose? Apparently not. I'm still a rival to the Timurids. That's fine, I'm okay with that. And we still have a ton of universities to build. Good leadership. Panama Canal will be done 91 days earlier. Can we see how long it's going to take? January 1753, 8 years? Okay. That'll be cool when that finishes. But hopefully we get our corruption under control on a permanent basis. And I'm hoping we can do that once we finish off admin tech and also, or finish off admin ideas and then also take admin tech so we can make more states.